Welcome back to part number 17 of my Imperator Rome playthrough as Rome. Our claim against Bastarnia just hit. He is affiliated with Lugia in Syria. And I have these 4 mercs that I've hired for a couple of tribes here that we annexed to our client state Peritus. And I figured as long as they are there, we may as well colonize up here. I created this client state who will annex this territory free of aggressive expansion. We still have a bit of aggressive expansion ourselves. Speaking of the wonders of that wonder, it's juiced our Diplo rep up by 0.36, or our AE burn from our high Diplo rep, which is what exactly? 12. Which burns us down a significant amount of aggressive expansion. Our Imperator is, well, let's see here, 0.71. So most of it is from Tyranny and our Imperator, as well as our 2 innovations. But a fair clip of it, 21.32, comes from our diplomatic reputation as well as our base. So 2/3 of that 21, which what is about 14 or thereabouts, comes from our Diplo rep. And the higher this is, the more that will burn off. Whatever the case is, I like that wonder more and more. Let's declare this war and get these guys under the management of our new client state, Lucaurcitus. I've surely butchered that name. Whatever the case, we're going to take over these areas. Let's force march up here. Let's call up a levy or 2, perhaps. Let's see, there should be a levy there right now. We'll have him force march here. We'll have you force march to this capital. And you can force march up to this capital. That's really about the size of it. I'll have this merc go and aid in this effort here. And why not call up another levy to take this capital here. Let's assault this fort. We've done it. Let's head up here ASAP. Maybe head over here as well. These occupations are going through quickly. I think we catch out this unit here with our 9 Marshal Merc, and we should be able to assault this away as well. We've done it. Let's continue our force march right over here. Glorious victory. We proceeded in here at a breakneck pace. We're going to close this out. Once I can assault this fort, it should be game over. Let's do that assault. Thump. We'll go here. Actually, we are closer here. Let's move it out. That should do it. I'm going to transfer all these provinces to our new vassal. Let's occupy them all. 18.92 should stay there. It did. Alright, so we're done up here. I don't have any claims. These mercs, I can let them go and then think on something else. We have a bountiful harvest. I'm going to take the money. Alright, so these units here are resupplying their food. This one as well. I'm going to send the fleet over to this area, this port. Pick the Macedonian levy up. Legion up. And what to do here, I don't want to attack Carthage because we'll probably finish him quickly and end up with more aggressive expansion than I really care to have. So the closer we are to 0, the better. We can probably declare war here against this lot. I've been talking about how many forts are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 or more. It sounds like a job for our new siege engineer crew here. More so than what mercs we could dredge up for the effort. We have 4 mercs we could hire, but then we wouldn't have the siege ability of our newly purchased legions, or newly formed legions. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Can we just go over and assault those forts away? If we get these units in there. These 4 mercs could probably do it relatively quickly. We'll get the ball rolling. And as soon as these legions are actionable, aka their food supplies are full up, we can bring them in as well if needed. So this is a small legion here. So we can send maybe, say, 30 ships or whatnot over there. There we go. We'll send you off to pick him up, not the whole Navy. Leaving the Navy proper to pick up those other units. So we can, let's pick you up. Let's see, we'll grab you as well. This unit looks like a winner as well. And then let's see, we have this unit, good enough. In the downtime, I'm going to move some of these pops into the cities that have some vacancies. Let's see what your story is now. We have a bunch of Romans and Liborians, so we can move any pop type but Liborians in theory. I see we've overpopulated that now. Well, could build an aqueduct. Why not do it? There's a fair legion count here in Illyria. There's mostly brought on by these 2 cities, although in theory these 2 cities here plus this one are adding. It looks like Grabium has built a city here for whatever the reason. It's this capital, that's why. Mountains are not really the best place for that sort of thing, but well. I note we have a city here, must have been built by the our former client state. So, note it is 100% Hellenic and a fair number of Romans. So if we can avoid Durians, we can move quite a few pop types in there. In fact, we could get some Zalamoxians out of the various countryside and have them convert in that area with a temple, which should happen faster than otherwise. So that's about enough of that. We'll move the rest of them, the Hellenes and such, in there. And we don't want to get too carried away with that, but as of now, there are a fair number of various religious sorts in there who should convert. No conversion. Well, they will, though, because we have a temple. So I found another city here that we have in Illyria. I wonder if there are any Romans about. There are. There look to be a fair number of Romans in the countryside in this province, Cataria, I think it is. So I'll move them down into that city that I found. Get these 6 Romans there. Get them here. There are 8 now. And the rest up in here. It should make for quite a few Romans. There's 16, so I'll just take whomever from wherever. Actually, there's a lot of Histrians there as well now. So 2 more Histrians, and then we'll have to call it quits with them. But we have this Lepontic, I see, and this Dalmatian. So we need 4 more pops. As long as I'm here, I may as well take them from wherever. I'm going to find some, we'll send some phonetics in there for them. There we go. Let's move them in and we'll call it a day for that city. Uh-oh. As I didn't know it was there, I didn't put that. But now I do. And the rest of those historians, etc. will turn Roman very quickly. We have a bunch of money still. We're not making quite as much as we were, but we make enough. Once these legions get fully supplied, I think we can start looking into other matters such as Egypt. Do we have a claim there? We do. We have the Western Delta and this Grecian province, Achaia. So we could attack them. And this would be a lot of aggressive expansion other than, let's see our vassals number. We have one slot yet available, and we have Petros Mikros. I think we can create another one and let the 10 years pass while we wait. That sounds like a good idea. Let's move these pops out of Petros Mikros and into the city. What's the status here of Petros? 2 Romans. Well, in theory, we could move that other Roman out as well, huh? Let's do just that. That leaves 1 Roman, which is plenty enough to make it a Roman Hellenic client state. So, Marmasia can be released immediately. There it is, Marmasia. That should... let's do it. We've done it. And that should show, as always, as a Hellenic Roman client state. I'm going to pick these mercs up and head over there. Let's get both of these to the central port. We'll pick this one up individually. We have a lot of routes in our capital. I may as well cancel the routes to from non-client states, like this one. I'm pretty sure we can import a stone or whatnot from one of our client states, make them more potent, as well as get us more tribute from the money that they're making off of that. Alright, we can load these guys up and move them out. Actually, there's a fair number. Bardulia and Turdulia, I believe, will trigger. Yep, they will. So we'll need some mercs here as well. I'm going to cut to the chase. We'll just bring this merc immediately over here. A smaller 11 stack. Once this fleet drops a couple of units here and then maybe sail over here and drop, we'll sail all the way back here and pick up these units as well. I'm going to swing this fat merc forward here. To address the war goal, we'll send this unit up as well. Bring these other 2, as much as I may not like it. Maybe we'll drop them here and let them march up here or whatnot. These units have arrived. Let's force march up here. We'll send that fleet back here to pick up this lot. Macedonian Legion has arrived. Let's move up. And we'll send this fleet back. Well, we'll leave it here. Why not do that? These units have arrived. I'm hoping to close this war out at about the same time our aggressive expansion gets to nothing. So let's see if we can make that happen. Let's declare this war. Let's see, Turdulia, Bardulia, Caltoninicia, and Garmania. And no malice, so it's on now. This fleet is headed over here fairly quickly relative to the movement speed of these units, so let's move. We have plenty of food and consolidate. So let's force march quickly so we can get these forts assaulted before the enemy realizes that he should have his forts on full maintenance. Let's do that here. We'll go force march in here as well. And we'll go like this as well. We have arrived. Bump. We have arrived here as well. Oh. And we're still feeling very chipper. Let's head a force march here as well. We can assault this 300 garrison fort. Oh. Let's see if there's another fort about. There is. We'll send our Macedonian legion up here. Another one down. Let's head here. Call up a levy here for occupation detail. The fleet is headed here. These guys are coalescing in that port city. Suppose we could assault this fort, but why? Really, we have 6 siege engineers along. It's already at 0. Let's assault that fort there as well. We'll assault here as well. Another one fell. I think we could separate piece out. Let's head over here. Let's assault this fort as well there. Defeated. This fort just fell. We'll take either of these. Let's go and begin the siege of this capital. And our fleet should arrive on the 27th. So let's get on board. And head out where we were going anyway, over towards Carthage. Perhaps that may be overkill relative to the need for occupation here, so we'll drop one of these units, perhaps 2 over here, and then maybe move 1 over this way. We just occupied 100% of this tribe here. Let's see if we can sue for peace. We can. We'll take AE. We don't want it. We can transfer occupancy to whoever this is. Let's see which vassal. Hariatine. There it is there. Yeah. What's that? Oh. Done it. Have this merc reorganize and mull about here just in case he's needed. Looks like they're hired a merc. Let's see if we can take him. We've done it, but the question is he locked? He is. Yeah, it's over for him. Well, let's see if we can assault this fort away. Bring in some reinforcements. We won this siege. Or a siege. Looks like our legate died. Plop her down, good enough. There's only 6 marshal, but she's definitely loyal. Looks like there's another merc here. We've done it. Let's see. We can occupy this territory. Oh boy. Well, we'll go here. De-exiling in our vassal's territory here. That's a heck of a way to start our sieging career here with a 71%. That siege finally fell. Let's head over here ASAP. In fact, we'll force march over. I think this is the last fort in this western tribal area. Let's try and assault it away. Yeah, we can separate piece here and occupy to our vassal, like so. We can separate piece here as well. That assault was costly, but it got done. Let's assault this and close this war out. We've done it. So we have a 99 war score. I'm going to transfer all the occupancy to Pariatane. And there it is. I checked my vassals. Looks like we can start the integration of Grabium. Let's check the rest of us. Who are you? That's this client state here. Would have to wait until 532. Who are you? It's not even close, right? 533. And you, we just created you, so we should be improving opinion. We are. Some time has passed. I let some of the mercs go. They had been, some of them were really, really low on cohort strength. Hired some new mercs. I figure Carthage is a relatively small affair, especially with our force count here at this point. So I may as well, as long as I'm visualizing this area, declare war here as well. We'll have these mercs that can take this lot out really quick and give it to our client state here, Parietane. First, let's declare war on Carthage. All of our vassals are participating, good for us. And now we can declare war here on Cephia and trigger these two tribes here as well. So we can force march here, force march in here, load these units up. Actually, I'll have to take the port first. Let us force march in here, and we'll roll in here and force march in there as well. Alright, let's load up here. Right here to Lusadir. A small Carthaginian levy here, nothing else. Let's assault that half-strength fort. Assault this fort as well. We've done it. Let's force march here as well. That other assault went through. Let's force march here. Maybe catch it at low maintenance. Well, it would seem this fort is not particularly impressed with our siege engineers here. Well, let's assault it. That levy is gone, and we will head to his capital. Boom! Well, impressed or not, it's over for that fort. Where we're gonna go? I suppose we'll lumber forward here, or maybe here. Let's force march the larger army here, and then we'll send the smaller Macedonian legion down here. We've encountered some minor resistance here. We should assault that as well. Stack wiped them and assault. We can assault here as well. Let's call up a levy for occupation detail. We'll head up here. Looks like we found someone. Is it a merc? It's not. We're down to siege somewhere. Here we go. We've done it. Let's let's what? Let's see about this unit here, getting him here. And then these units will see about heading back in this direction. Another siege down. This unit just arrived. Let's, well, why not? Let's do that. Go ahead over here. Siege of Lusadir is down, so actually we don't. Let's bring this unit as well. So we have this unit headed to the last fort. And we'll go up here with this other less than adequately staffed or morale merc army, but I think we'll win anyway. In fact, these guys look to have turned around, so we'll head back here as well. It's a slaughter right through here. We captured an enemy garrison or a levy, and it looks like we can assault that. Stack wipe somebody. We've arrived back at Rusadir. Let's get on board here. close this war out. That siege is down. Let's go see. Well, we'll go right here. I think this other unit here can go right here as well. Leaving this guy between these two armies, and these guys on their way over here. What if we can separate peace? We can and will. I think we can do it here as well. Let's assault the enemy's last fort. Boom. That's gonna do it for that. No, it's not though. We've arrived here. Our vassals have dispatched this errant levy. So there's no fort here. We'll have the Macedonian levy stay on board, the other heavy hitter. We'll head here, force march there, and then assault and take that last province. Let's piece these tribes out. And stand down these mercs. We've landed here, a force march into that fort. Let's head down here. We've reached that fort, and we may as well assault it. And we will force march on to the last Carthaginian capital not occupied. Boom. Let's get on here as well. I took a look up here to see how our assimilative activities are going. First of all, when do you annex? 38. Will this annex before this happens? I don't know. But we have a singular Roman here, and if we move one of the Sarmatians out to this already Sarmatian dominant territory, nothing bad will happen to us. Let's see if we've Romanized. So theoretically, we've Romanized this territory here, and we can assimilate faster now at a 0.85 as opposed to the assimilation that's happening at 0.48. And as this is already Sarmatian, and a new Sarmatian tribesman is coming up, I wonder if I could move that other Sarmatian out from there as well, so that won't cause us any trouble. And it will remain Roman, as there are no Sarmatians here, and once this Sarmatian grows into this province, we'll still be Roman, so we'll assimilate faster. This war is closing down. It's just a matter of occupying this singular territory here. And that should be it. It's over. Can we take him completely out? We're going to find out. Is that? There seems to be... Uh-oh. What is that? He still survives there. It's not Carthage, though. It's one of his vassals. So, we don't care. We'll pick it up at some point. Let's close this war out. We could use some tyranny. Let's see. There's no one imprisoned? How can that be? We just imprisoned them, though. Anyway, that seems about a decent enough time to end the episode. I hope to see you in the next one.